So now the famous question, Chris, how did you come up with your logo for your brand? So all I did was I just looked at my top 3 favorite brands, which were Supreme, Fucked, and Palace Skateboards. And all I did with Fucked, Supreme, and Palace Skateboards is I literally put them all together. I found what their logo names were, and then I just matched it up with Lord knows to the fonts that they use. And then I sat back on my computer and I looked to see which one would make the most sense with my brand, which one reflects my brand the most. So at that time, I'm glad that I did it. The Palace one made the most sense, and all I did with the Palace one is that I just added a bunch of strokes onto it inside of Illustrator, and then I just shrunk it down a little bit. But it's the same font that Palace uses, which I think is like Helvetica Oblique Italic or some shit like that. But if you guys look at my font compared to Palace's font, like theirs is a little bit long or taller, or mine is a little bit more condensed and shorter, but I added some strokes to it so I can make it more chunkier and bolder. So then as I made this logo and I'm looking at it on this big ass computer, and I'm just like, Lord knows, is this the logo that's going to fit? I was convinced in it. Then I showed my friends and family, and they were convinced as well. But then the last thing that I did, and the most important thing that I did, and what every single one of you boys need to be doing too, is give it to the community that you are serving. So what I did was back then, and this is when I only had like 3, 4, 5,000 followers or some shit, like super small back then. And what I did was I just gave it to them, and I was just all like, official logo, question mark, with the voting system on the story. Man, I woke up the next day, that shit was like 99% yes, 1% no. And then once I started branding it on hats and cut and sew in the future and their headbands and all this other stuff, I'm looking at it like, this is the logo that fits my brand name and my brand aesthetic, and it's all cohesive into one thing.